Mark Carney survives his meeting with Donald Trump in the Oval Office. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. You could say he survived barely. It started out very complimentary, one leader saying good things about the other, Trump saying that Carney ran a great campaign, Carney saying that Trump was a transformational president that he wants to work with. And then the two of them got down to talking about business. Things were still going fine, and then the 51st state came up. At first, it was handled well. Trump speaking in ways that he hadn't before, saying, well, you're going to have both sides willing to do this, and Carney responding.
No. Well, I still believe that, but you know, it takes two to tango, right? But no, I do. I mean, I believe it would be a massive tax cut for the Canadian citizens. You get free military, you get tremendous medical cares and other things. There would be a lot of advantages.
Now, that was closer to the beginning of the meeting. Towards the end, they talked about trade irritants. Trump had gone on a lot of rants about China and other countries. And then the issue of the 51st state came up again. A journalist asking a question of, will you respect Canada if they say no? And Carney having to jump in and be a bit more forceful.
Mark, the 51st state, if Canadians don't want it, would you respect that?
Sure, I would. But this is not necessarily a one-day deal. This is over a period of time they have to make that decision. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, if I may. Respectfully, Canadians' view on this is not going to change on the 51st state. Secondly, we are the largest client of the United States in the totality of all the goods. So we are the largest client of the United States. We have a tremendous auto sector between the two of us, and the changes that made have been helpful. 50% of a car that comes from Canada is American. That's not like anywhere else in the world. And to your question about is there one thing? No, this is a bigger discussion. There are much bigger forces involved, and this will take some time and some discussions, and that's why we're here, to have those discussions, and that is represented by who's sitting around the table.
At that point, Trump went on a 2-minute rant at the end of this, talking about how we don't want Canada's cars, we don't want their energy or any of their products, we don't need them. 2 minutes of him ranting about that, talking about Governor Trudeau insulting the country, saying that they subsidize us to the tune of $200 billion, which is not true. Carney looking like he wanted to interject, he couldn't get a word in, and at the end, Trump just said, all right, thank you very much, and the media was ushered out. He clearly, Carney that is, clearly looked uncomfortable with where Trump had left that, but you know what? It's probably for the best that he didn't get to push back, or perhaps there would have been a Zelensky-type moment, something that Trump had alluded to and said we won't get to that, but it truly could have come if he got more pushback from Carney, pushback that would have been warranted given what Trump was saying. But the way you have to negotiate with Trump is sometimes swallow your pride and get through to the private portion of the meeting where you can actually get things done. Let him be a braggart in public and then find a common ground deal behind closed doors. It'll take some time to know the full effect of this meeting, but Carney was putting himself in danger having this confab with Trump in front of the full media. We saw lots of insults towards Justin Trudeau. We saw an insult towards Chrystia Freeland, who Trump wouldn't name, but Canada escaped unscathed in the end. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.